Kelly Williams against Junmar Fajardo to begin the action. This tip-off presented to us by Honda, official motorcycle of the PBA.
They've won those 2 games. They've responded. They've responded by not turning the ball over and making their free throws.
Looks like they're going to leave it. No change of possession, so no reset on the shot clock, guys. He really showed that he wanted to compete.
Well, he showed that
loves to compete against Chris Ross.
Look at this. Look at CJ going to the basket on your screen, and somebody probably told him, stop settling.
Lead pass goes to CJ. CJ in the paint. To Vic Manuel. Atake agad.
CJ Perez hasn't been scoring as much also because he's been having to guard the opposing strong guards of TNT, and he's been getting into foul trouble.
Pass was a bit too low. Go to CJ. That's a 3 if it goes. And yes, CJ Perez. Bingo. 3-point shot brought to us by Bingo Plus. Bukas na bukas nga yun and everybody was waiting for it to enter. But there's a drive. Chris Ross.
Today on just getting to the basket as much as possible. Particularly since, you know, the big man for TNT will not really help defensively off of drives to the basket.
Remember, San Miguel Beer had a strong start and never looked back.
San Miguel team, the Morocco team did, and it's so hard to be able to defend Junmar as CJ hits again. But they're going to say that Junmar used his forearm on the waist of Pagoy. And CJ is red hot here to start this game.
He'll take a 3. And he'll make it 2. Looks like he hung in the air for a bit and allowed CJ to get to it. Here's that 3 mula kay Marshall Lassiter. And that's always a good sign when Marshall hits an early shot.
As much as possible. Oh!
Ryan Reyes now. In the lane, swings it over to CBC. For
Big
3!
shot.
The pass to MGR. He's not going to take it. Eram susugod to the basket. That's an end-one situation for JP Eram.
Trying to break that defense earlier on. San Miguel in a zone. This time finding that gap. Boy Eram to the basket.
They're grinding it out, and as expected, no, itong dalawang koponan. In what could be the last game of the series, but Lassiter says, nah, that's not going to happen. My second 3 of the game.
Pagoy's going to get to the line for 2 shots.
Ito na naman yung tres ni Marshall Lassiter, the sweet shooting ni Marshall Lassiter. Such a big part of those championship teams in the past. You know, they love this conference. San Miguel, they used to win it all the time. 5 to shoot. Mo, pa-power move. Gets it with a left hand. Mo will attack, sidestep.
Whoa!
That's right, 2:07 to go dito sa first quarter. 16-point lead for the Beermen. TNT needs to talk it over. They're pouring it in here. Marshall wants another.
During the break, 5 3-point shots now for San Miguel in the first quarter alone.
Jericho leaning in. That's a basket for Cruz. Jericho jumper. Bounces out, but Mo all alone for the putback. Easy. Ito si Mikey, 2-pointer. He gets it. First 2 points ni Mikey. Elbow almost grazing the face of Eram. And then he finishes on the other end as well.
Of JP Eram. Almost, or may have gotten it. We're not sure.
Oh! That's 4. TNT looking to start well dito sa second period. Montalvo's trap. Marcelo to Pagoy.
In terms of scoring,
probably the best quarter for either team, 40 points.
And Coach
Marshall's not doing it just from 3, Coach. Rest of the blue shirts bringing up the rear on offense as Pagoy will attack and get it to go.
And that's a tough shot.
4 already for TNT. For San Miguel, only 3.
Long outside shot.
We'll add 1 more.
Although Mintis, nakuha pa rin ni CJ. How was he able to get to that ball? Kid Montalvo though. Simon again. Bingo! 3-point shot brought to us by Bingo Plus.
Yeah, how do you beat this team if they're going to hit their threes like this? It's going to be very, very difficult.
for TNT. So that's why it's a game time decision. They're going to try to figure out if they're going to try to use him.
Come few and far between para sa TNT. Finally, Kelly Williams breaking that dry spell. Simon! Go to Simon one more time. Why not?
Wow.
To nobody. There's no one there with him in the backcourt. And San Miguel's already on the attack.
Question is, do you want to penalize Jumar for being big? Because he just stood there, actually, as Montalvo hits a floater.
Even as Pogoy will try to create, hook it over to Kip Montalvo.
Yes.
Jumper good, back to back. So, mga katabi ko, no? May isa, asul yung isa. There, there's
Good timeout by Coach Leo.
5 minutes to go, less than. Oh, that's a block.
Which got them a defensive stop.
That's a 3 from Pogoy. Vic inside the Junmar. JJ Alejandro may hawak ng bola. Pumunta kay Kelly. Kelly swings to the corner. Montalvo. That's a 3. Here's Vic. Had to stop. Go to Simon.
As Pogoy went to the floor.
And Simon. Well, Simon doing work sa offensive end. So that's his first 2-point field goal sa laban na ito. Kelly, babounce sa ilalim. Troy Rosario reverse. Down to just a Bakers doesn't lead.
Early, not this time here in the second quarter.
Both teams actually matipid sa fouls, no, dito sa second quarter. And CJ will attack.
Just so quick.
Pogoy open the other side. It will not drop, but then they get it to go. Boy Eram fighting for it underneath. Now he gets a foul. Pupunta sa linya para sa dalawang free throws. Pangatlong personal ni JP Eram yan.
Boy, Eram getting a finger on it.
Finish this today. Kip kicks it to Pogoy. Not counted. Not counted. Jericho to Rodney. Rodney lost it. Will take it. And he'll make it! CJ atake na naman. It's back up to 13. Alam mo, ilang beses na natin sinabi to in the past, gentlemen. When you have to fight back from 20-something, 30 points down. Montalvo. Goes to Pogoy. Pogoy will attack. Basket is good. Chance for a 3-point play.
Kid is playing out of his mind today.
Hindi, tsaka smart play para kay Kib Montalvo. Kasi pwede namang isugod ni Kib Montalvo yun. Pero you give it to the guy who, you know, is more talented on that end of the floor. And you get a chance for 3. Jericho. No go, but Junmar there. Susubukan niya depensa ni Kelly. Kick out kay Simon. Miniman tref na yan. From Simon and Ciso. Kelly to the hoop. He wanted a foul. And Ciso. Jericho. You know, he's just saying, come on. Don't I get these calls, these bumps? Jericho, isa pa. He'll take a 3. And he won't find it. But Junmar for the rebound to Mo. Ito yung offensive rebound. Tapos si Mo just sliding to the hoop. Gently dropped it in. 2 hands. Up ahead to Troy. Nice fake. Basket good for Troy Rosario in transition.
So once again, you can see the fact that Mo has an easy time backing up Troy to the basket.
But that's size right there. Marshall.
Picking his spots. Marshall has now with 17 points in the ball game.
Junmar. That's all you have to say, Junmar. And a big cushion for San Miguel entering the 4th frame, especially if this goes.
And it does.
Marshall Laster finding Jericho Cruz for that three-point shot. Way to end this third quarter. You talk about San Miguel, TNT coming out of the gates in the third quarter with a big run, but San Miguel ending it with a 24-point lead.
And San Miguel missing the first attempt, but getting it on the putback. Jericho.
This might be one of the few times we actually see him at the three. So TNT has a very big team on the floor.
Well, there's Pogoy. 25 ang lamang. Junmar.
He's now in double figures with 10.
He'll try to create or he'll produce. Whoa, but Mo's the one. They came out today and knowing that they had to win, but you know, I'm not saying, and this is no disrespect to a guy like JD Tungkab, the only rookie in this series. Shoves it over to Alejandro, who will complete it on the break. 7 minutes to go. It's a 26-point lead once again. That's been the number, really. 26. Now down to 23 till we set up a game 7. Troy Rosario to the hoop. CJ. Carl Brian Cruz, hard foul. Oh, look at the kick. There's a kick from CJ Perez. You know, had something already on his mind against Carl Brian Cruz.
You see the hard foul.
The hard foul, yeah. Well, that's Carl Brian Cruz. Oh, he really walked over him, though. Marshall. It's the Marshall Show! Well, you know, sa pre-game natin, Mr. Dominic Uy, you discussed Marshall Lassiter. His presence definitely felt.
And with his presence being felt, with the points that he's putting.
CJ Layo.
Yes.
Simon Enciso. Von Pesumal seeing some action. Even as JD Tungkab sails in for the jam.
Did they get another chance? Yes. Look at this. This kid has some hops.
Yeah, and it happened again.
And Enciso is not going to want to see that play again.
Kind of brought it back a bit too, dun sa pangalawang dunk na yun. Matt left it for Tungkab. Gab gets a three. He gets that one to go. Baba sa 23 ang lamang ng San Miguel. Von Pesumal, the guy who has been missing from the lineup, immediately puts 2 points on the board.
You know, one game you get 4 3-point shots made, and then the next game you're on fire.
Let's see.
Especially a guy like Tungkab and Gab Banal. I mean, this is the position that a guy like Glenn Cobuntin plays.
Final score, 114.96 presented by Honda, official motorcycle of the PBA.